Welcome back. The NDSU men are off to a 3-3 start. Brian Shawn sat down with David Richman, who talks about how some of the players have evolved and are growing into major contributors this year.
All right, now back here with NDSU men's basketball coach Dave Richman and the Nodak Insurance Company Bison practice facility. And Dave, 2 impressive wins at home over Florida A&M and Stetson to go to 3-2 on the season. That's got to be encouraging for you to have your team continue to play well at home. Now 39-3 since you've been the head coach here on your home court. Pretty impressive. Yeah,
we certainly take a lot of pride in protecting our home court. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that goes into it. We have a tremendous fan base. You look at our attendance numbers where they were in the Summit League. I think we led by over 1,000, which is terrific. And so I feel like we got a good product. We've got great facilities now, and then a passionate fan base. It's a great combination.
Well, to put 80 points and 94 points in consecutive games, I know that fans are going to love that. I know you're still going to like that, but the defensive effort, I know, is something you take a lot of pride in. And holding a team like Stetson to just 58 points is pretty impressive.
Yeah, there's no question. You know, we really built our program around what's going to win in February and March. And you can control certain things, and sometimes your shots aren't going to go in, but what you can control is your attitude and your effort, especially on the defensive end. And I thought we've really shown some progress here at home over the last couple games. And now it's, again, if we're a finished product here in late November, we're not going to be very good. We just got to keep building. We got to keep growing.
I know depth was something you were excited about coming into the season. We've seen guys off the bench continue to grow, the Chris Quayles, the Rocky Cruisers, some of those guys. And you're spreading out the minutes more evenly and distributing them more evenly. Have you seen significant growth through the first couple of weeks from everybody?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, you know, this time last year, Rocky was maybe 10 practices into a senior year in high school. So I think Rocky's got a chance to be a really good player here. There's just certain things. I know I keep saying it. You just got to grow through some things, and it's encouraging to see him go out there and in 14, 20 minutes or whatever, really grow, gain that confidence. And Rocky, Chris Quayle, even a guy like Cameron Hunter who was redshirting last year. There's just a bunch of those guys that are gaining confidence along the way. Guys that have played spot minutes. Dane Gu and Spencer Eliason are giving us good extended minutes, and that's really encouraging to see.
We caught glimpses of what Tyson Ward was going to be able to do last year as a freshman, but after an offseason in the weight room and some of the changes he's made to his body and also the way he's improved his game, he's really stepped it up, maybe 2 levels from where he was. And we saw that in this last homestand.
Yeah, we knew when we recruited him and he committed here that he had a chance to be pretty talented. And give him credit. He's put in the work in the offseason. Like you mentioned, he's physically stronger, and you gain confidence from that. He's more aggressive, and he's getting rewarded for all those things. And again, like Tyson's a talented young man. Along the way, like all of us, if he continues to love the process, he's got a bright future here.
And road trips are always tough. Playing 5 of the first 7 on the road, we knew that was going to be a challenge. You knew that was going to be a challenge. But at the same time, more growing experiences. Having to take a bus trip from Stephen F. Austin to Mississippi State. I mean, your team is kind of going through what the grind is going to be once you get into January.
Yeah, and I don't always love that word, the grind, but you're right. I mean, we're gonna be on the bus even more, and that's all part of it. We talk about growing on the court. I think some of those experiences in the airport, on the buses, they help you grow off the court, gain that chemistry and that toughness and togetherness are a big part of who we are.
You know, when you guys get back now from this trip and it's all said and done, you're finally home for a little bit longer, and even the road trip you have to make is just up north a little ways. Is it one of those things now as a coach? How do you manage the next month trying to figure out all the pieces until you get ready for conference play?
Yeah, I think the big thing in the non-conference is picking and choosing your times to really get meaningful practices in. As much as we've got to continue to grow, we need to have those fresh bodies, because I think part of that growing experience happens by gaining confidence and winning games. So, we're being cognizant of all that, being smart with our young guys and our legs. But certainly we've got to take every advantage, whether it's a shoot around, a walk through, a practice to get better, because by no means in November are we a finished product.
Well, it's nice to see you at home for a little while anyways, and we'll get you back here eventually.
Yeah, it'll be nice to be home, but that being said, the experiences that, like we talked about, that are gained on the road are priceless.
All right, Dave, we'll chat with you next week.
Thanks, Brian.
All right, thanks to Brian. The Bison are in Starkville, Mississippi tonight to take on Mississippi State. This will be the first matchup against an SEC team since last December when they took on Arkansas. Well, when we come back, we take a closer look at Bison women's hot start and exactly how their supporting cast is getting it done. Keep it here.